So for those of you that were here yesterday, this may look a little familiar to you, but I want to make sure we get this message across every day. So welcome to the second day of Building Lifelong Opportunities for Strength, Self-Care, Outlook, Morale, and Mindfulness from the network of the National Library of Medicine. I see a lot of this are already doing it, but to chat with your fellow attendees, please use the chat tab in the panel on the right of the screen. You are all automatically muted on entry, so don't worry about that. That's not an issue. If you have a question for the presenter, please use the Q&A tab, and we will try to get to those. I don't think we'll have time for questions in this session, but for later today. We do have a hashtag for the event. If you're a social media user, you can use Blossom 2021 to share your questions, comments, and thoughts, and I am keeping an eye out on Twitter at least. We have provided live closed captioning for the event, so we have a closed captioner. You can access those at any time by going to nnlm.gov/blossomcc. I just want to remind everyone that we do have a code of conduct for this event. There are about 5,000 people here, so it's best for all of us to be on our best behavior. We are dedicated to providing a harassment-free conference experience for everyone, regardless of gender, identity and expression, age, sexual orientation, disability or ability, physical appearance, body size, race, ethnicity, religion, or lack thereof, and technical choices. By attending any session, you have agreed to the code of conduct, and we expect the following kind of behaviors. Please do not assume pronouns and respect the pronouns indicated. We do have 2 BIPOC only sessions this afternoon, and only attend those sessions if you identify as BIPOC. Please use welcoming and inclusive language in the chat sessions, be respectful of different points of view as an experience, and show courtesy and respect towards your other attendees. I just mentioned this, but just a reminder, these are intended as a safe space for BIPOC participants. A quick word about who we are before we get into today's sessions. Some of you might be familiar with these acronyms, but sometimes people are a little confused about the network of the National Library of Medicine and where we fall. The National Institutes of Health, or NIH, is the leading medical research agency, and many of you might be more familiar with the National Center for Allergy and Infectious Diseases right now, where Dr. Fauci is. It is one of the many institutes and centers at NIH. The National Library of Medicine, or NLM, is also an institute at NIH, and it is the world's largest biomedical library, which maintains and makes available a vast print collection, as well as produces electronic information resources such as PubMed and Medline Plus. NLM is the network of the National Libraries of Medicine, and is an outreach program of NLM. The RMLs, or the regional medical libraries, help coordinate efforts for outreach, education, and funding in the 8 regional areas of the United States. We are on Thursday for our schedule, so the session will end at approximately 11:30 Central Time, and our next session will start at 11:45, and each session is an hour. I know this will be a repeat for some of you who were here yesterday, but I think the opening remarks I gave are worth repeating, so please bear with me. I want to thank everyone for their time and attention to this event. I know many things are demanding our time and attention these days. I hope you will be fully present for each of the sessions you choose to attend. For the next few days, try to focus on your health and well-being. Make time for yourself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bobby Newman. My pronouns are her and hers. I am the chair of the organizing committee for this event. I am the community engagement and outreach specialist at the network of the National Library of Medicine, Greater Midwest region at the University of Iowa. Some of you might be familiar with my work online at Librarian by Day and my work on library staff health and wellness in general, including my forthcoming book. It is hard to believe that it was only a short 4 months ago that I proposed that the network of the National Library of Medicine host a symposium on library staff's health and wellness. It is a credit to the advisory committee and our speakers how quickly this all came together. I want to thank the advisory committee for their guidance and assistance in planning this event. Back in the cold, dark days of January, we hoped Blossom would be more than just an acronym, that it would be a reflection of what was happening in the world around us. As more vaccines for COVID-19 become available, it feels like there is hope on the horizon. As many of our speakers pointed out yesterday, though, we are still in the middle of a pandemic. This is not over. I want to thank the presenters and panelists who responded promptly to the invitation to the symposium. There are over 5,500 people registered for this event, and this is a credit to our speakers and panelists. Finally, I want to thank the NLM staff members who volunteered to help here today. Along with the team at Virtual Experience Design Agency's technical experts, they will watch over chat, manage the Q&A for sessions, share links and important information in the chat. And NLM's members will have an asterisk in front of their names in the participant list. Thank you, everyone. I want to take a few minutes to address what brought us here today prior to the pandemic. Librarianship has struggled with compassion fatigue and burnout among staff members for years. In 2018, Fobazi Itar wrote about vocational awe and its correlation with burnout, low salaries, and other poor working conditions. Vocational awe describes a set of ideas, values, and assumptions libraries have about themselves and the profession that result in the belief that libraries as institutions are inherently good, sacred places, and therefore beyond critique. Many libraries lack the basics of a healthy physical work environment, including ergonomic workspaces, access to natural light, and a window. Vocational awe and other belief systems contribute to poor work-life boundaries, low pay, inadequate sick and vacation time, and a culture where using them is frowned upon. I could go on about that, but I think you get the idea and you know why we're here. 2020 brought us a series of traumatic events, including the COVID-19 pandemic, the 2020 presidential election, the murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd, and the protests that followed. The harmful misinformation shared about the COVID-19 pandemic from government officials and library and city management making choices about providing health services that endangered the health and safety of library staff. The COVID-19 pandemic has disproportionately affected people of color due to systematic racism that affects where they live and where they work, and their access to safe and unbiased medical care. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected women in the United States as well. Prior to the pandemic, women still made less than men with the same qualifications and experiences, even in libraries. This pay gap is larger for women of color. During the pandemic, women were furloughed at higher rates than men, especially women of color. Women who are also more likely to leave their position to care for children during the pandemic. Of the U.S. adults not working because they are providing childcare, 80% of those are women. Long-term effects of this include stalling the progress and possibly regression of pay equity and long-term earnings, and probably long-term economic effects. The last year has changed how we will function as a society going forward. We will not go back to normal. We have a chance to set a new normal that benefits us all. And over the next 2 days, you'll hear from experts on a wide range of topics related to library staff's health and wellness. And I encourage you to engage with the symposium and embrace yes when hearing recommendations and suggestions, especially if you're in a management role. The symposium is about libraries and the people who work in them. Thank you. I'm going to end my slideshow and stop sharing, and it is on you, Amanda.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So welcome to the Blossom Conference. My name is Amanda Leftwich. I am a librarian, and I am a Yoganditra instructor, and that's what we're going to do today. I am also the founder of Mindfulness and co-creator of Live Voices, so please give those a follow. I'm going to lead you today through a 20-minute Yoganditra practice. So we're just going to jump right in. Just a few tips or warning or some concerns that if you may have any. If it's too difficult for you to remain in your body for a long period of time, please step away and come back in 20 minutes. For those that remain during the practice, I'll ask you to follow my voice as we rotate our consciousness through various parts of the body. If at any time during the practice you feel comfortable, please skip that part of the body and move on to the next. If at any point during the practice you feel any unpleasant feelings or sensations, feel free to sit up. And again, you can also leave. At the end of the practice, I will guide you out of Yoganditra. Okay. If you need to come out of the practice like completely, just completely sit up, that's totally fine. We'll have moments of silence within it. Don't worry, I'm still here. I didn't leave. Just keep breathing and I'll let you know when we're done. Okay. So I'm going to start now. It is time for Yoganditra. Find a comfortable position that you can remain in for a period of time. Make sure that you are warm enough and that your position is one that will be comfortable for you for the duration of this practice. It is best that you remain as still as possible during Yoganditra so that both your body and your brain have a chance to fully relax. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to change your position. Allow your eyes to close or keep a soft gaze. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed until the practice has ended. The practice of Yoganidra is a practice of yogic sleep that will guide you into a state of consciousness in between waking and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You will be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Again, there will be moments of silence in this practice. Don't worry, just continue to breathe. Welcome all sensations as we go through Yoganidra. Abandon the need to analyze or assess and simply observe all sensations within the body. You are allowed to observe. You are allowed stillness. You are welcome in your body. At this time, please set an intention or a sankalpa for this yoga nidra. Say to yourself, my sankalpa or my intention for this session is. Fill in the blank in your mind at your own pace. Again, what is your intention for practicing Yoga Nidra? Repeat that to yourself 2 more times. I invite you to relax a bit deeper now. Relax your head. Your jaw. Your entire face. Relax your neck. Your shoulders. Your chest. Relax your back. Relax your arms. Your hands. Your thighs. Your legs. Your feet. Notice any sensations in the body and welcome them. Don't overthink or overanalyze. Breathe in deeply and exhale. As we pause to take notice of our body, we bring our awareness to the present moment. Let's focus our awareness now on the things around us. Notice any smells, sounds, and the temperature around you. Notice any emotions and sensations again without judgment, but a gentle acknowledgement of their presence. Welcome anything and everything under the light of awareness. What does this awareness feel like to you? Try manifesting this feeling or sensation throughout this practice. Listen and follow my words with your own awareness to different parts of your body. We'll begin on the right side. Relax your right foot. Right knee. Your right thigh and hip. Your entire right side. Now bring your awareness to your left foot. Left knee. Left thigh and hip. Your entire left side. Abdomen. stomach, navel, chest, your right shoulder, your entire right arm, the right wrist and hand, the left shoulder, the entire left arm, left wrist and left hand, breathe deeply. Bring your awareness to your neck, the back of the neck, the back of your head, the top of your head, your entire head, your forehead, the eyebrows and the space in between your eyebrows, the nose, the cheeks, the lips and chin. Relax your entire face. Take a deep breath in and out. Relax your whole body. May the light of awareness bring you peace and growth. Go within to find what you need. Share your gifts. Continue on the path that brings you the most joy. Take another deep breath in. Breathe out, exhale with a sigh. Slowly bring your awareness back to the body and your surroundings. Feel the heaviness to your body on the floor, on the mat, or wherever you are. Begin to wiggle the fingers or the toes, or any place in the body that needs movement. Allow it to move slowly. There's no need to rush or to hurry here. Gently start to roll the body up from its position if laying down. And again, if you were lying down, make sure that your head is the last thing to come up. So you're just going to gently roll up. If you were seated and leaning back, gently push yourself up. Take a very deep breath in and out here. The practice of Yoganditra is now complete.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Amanda.
You're welcome. So slowly start to move and open your eyes. Just take your time. Make sure you get a lot of water as you go through the rest of the day. I did have just a few slides, but I want to make sure that you guys, and guys, ladies, gents, non-binary folks, get to your next session on time. So a question that I want to leave you with is, what did you notice as we paused together today? How can you bring this type of awareness to your work life? And as a reminder, as you go throughout this day, wellness does not and cannot thrive in a place where low morale, racism, and vocational all exist. These problems must be addressed and dismantled in order for care to succeed. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you so much, Amanda. That was wonderful. And we'll make sure that we get your slides onto the website so that people can access them. Our next session is going to start in 15 minutes. That session is going to be Weathering the Storms from Wendy Peters, and I hope you all will join us for that. Take a few minutes to revive yourself from this session. Maybe get away from the screen a couple minutes and grab a glass of water, and we will see you at 1:45.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching. This video was produced by the network of the National Library of Medicine. Select the circular channel icon to subscribe to our channel, or select a video thumbnail to watch another video from the channel.